Hello everybody. I can barely contain my excitement in sharing with you my next seminar, which is coming up on October 1st and 2nd. It's going to be in Athens, Greece, but for those of you who sadly can't make it to the beautiful paradise here in Greece, you'll have an option to be online or to get the highlights afterwards. But let me share with you what I feel is going to be the beginning of a new era. 2020. This is when we get a lineup of powerful planets, all in the sign of Capricorn. And as many of you know, since 2008, not drawing that very well, but I'm too excited, Capricorn. Since 2008, Pluto went into Capricorn. Jupiter was in Capricorn in 2008, and this was the beginning of the global financial crisis. Structures changing. In 2020, we've got Jupiter again coming into Capricorn. But not only that, in 2020 we've got Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, eclipses, all kinds of energies in Capricorn, which to me indicates we're going to have new structures, new systems. So let's look, to me again, what I feel is a tremendously exciting shift. And it could even be that we will look back to the time before 2020, 2021, as being an old age, and that a new era began at the end of 2020. Let me just give you some little tidbits of it right now, hopefully in the hope that you'd like to learn more and know more as to what it's going to mean for you. Where is this lineup in Capricorn for you in your chart? How can you plan for it during these next few years? That's the benefit of astrology. Astrology shows us cycles. So there is a cycle of Jupiter and Saturn. And Jupiter and Saturn come together every 20 years approximately. So that's no big deal, every generation roughly. However, the change is that Jupiter and Saturn are moving into air signs for the first time since 1400s, but they've been in earth signs since 1802. And in 2020, December the 21st of 2020, the solstice, winter solstice, summer solstice, wherever you are in the world, 21st of December 2020, it goes into air. There's a new cycle that lasts until 2159. So a long time period beginning. Globally, what does it mean? Well, we're going to see an ending of coal, fossil fuels, oil, heavy machinery, heavy industry, everything around that heaviness of the earth energy. And in 1980, we did see a glimpse of it, because in 1980, Jupiter and Saturn briefly conjuncted in Libra. And 1980 was, of course, the beginning of personal computers, Google, the internet revolution. It was the beginning of all this air information technology revolution, if you like. But it really gets moving at the end of 2020. That's a very significant point when they go into Aquarius. So we're moving from this Capricorn energy. There's a significant restructuring in 2020. And then as we move on, we are fully moving into this Aquarian age, where we're going to see energy medicine, where we're going to see driverless cars. We'll have free energy, we'll have renewables, we'll have breakthroughs in battery technology, all kinds of things that are going to make it so much easier Because air, yeah, you've not got to push against air. Of course, if it's windy, yes, you are pushing, but if you're going with the wind and you're going with the cycles astrologically, then you can fly with this energy. Think about air. I think we're going to have huge advances in aviation and ways in which we travel. Transportation, communications, all of that is going to move to a brand new level, starting in 2020. Isn't this exciting? Isn't it exciting to see where this happens in your chart? We've also got a new cycle beginning of Saturn and Pluto. Now these two are heavyweights. Yeah? Saturn conjunct Pluto has been significant times. The starting of World War I, the ending of World War II has been very significant times that this happens. And it's usually a restructuring of power. So the negative potentials here are corruption, tyranny, crimes, all that. But the positive side is huge advances in quantum engineering, huge advances in genetics. So this holds tremendous power. And then we've got Jupiter and Pluto coming together. Again, all this beginning in 2020. And Jupiter and Pluto, when they come together, they are significators of great abundance, great wealth. So how is that wealth going to be used? Is it going to be used for everybody in an inclusive way? How are we going to structure things? This is going to be the question. We've got the wild card, of course, May the 16th, 2018. We've got Uranus going into Taurus. This, to me, Uranus-Taurus energy, the shake-up of the financial systems. Taurus rules money. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the point where things get really shaken up. So there's so much to share. I just want to give you this taster. There's the eclipses, there's Mars going retrograde in Aries that year. I mean, it's a tremendously powerful point. And the more of us that can be ready for this and work towards it now, with the mutable energies moving towards this changeover, the more powerful we can be, the easier we can make it. So that's the reason I'm doing this video. We're going to be looking at the global situation, the politics, the economy, the social status. We'll look at technology, we'll look at health, and we'll look at you. And where is it all happening in your chart? I'd love to hear comments. I'd love to hear you. I'd love to have you with me during this exploration. I hope you'll be there. Thanks.